晚上好。
嗨，大
晚上好。
家晚上好，Welcome again. Yeah, welcome again after the long holiday. Yeah, Selamat Hari Raya, everyone. Okay, especially to our Muslim friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have yeah, Abdurrahman. Yeah, celebrate. You celebrating the Chinese? Oh no. Hari Raya.
Hari Raya.
Yeah, here. Oh, tonight I think only one Muslim friend said that they Salim
Is
also,
it?
is it? I think they are still Raya. It is still Raya. Raya mode still on. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
in 2 years cannot celebrate.
Yeah, that's why.
So this year
Everybody's excited.
mesti celebrate betul. Okay, right. Welcome again. Yeah, as usual. On every Tuesday, we will have our Facebook Live on every Tuesday. Yeah, so you all are welcome to join us. We've been stopped for I think 4 months. No, 4 weeks. You see, sudah cut right. Been 4 weeks. We also holiday take it off. Okay, tonight we will resume back our Facebook Live. Hopefully all our Facebook friends will join us back. Don't forget to join us back. Okay, and our student as well. Just worried some of our students they still right here, I think. Okay, anyway, we will resume back, and next week we'll continue on also. So for today's topic, we have a special topic. Today is a special topic presented by our principal, Mr. Ching, and we have another special guest from China. Okay, so introduce tonight speaker first. Okay, like welcome 钱老师。Mr. Jin, Chen 老师 here, and our special guest from China, like Chris.
Me?
Chris.
Hi everyone. My name is Chris.
Chris, where are you now? Hi, Chris.
I'm living in Guangzhou, China.
Okay, Guangzhou. Okay,
Guangzhou. It's in Guangzhou, China. Yeah, welcome. For your information, Chris is first time joining us for our Facebook Live and be our special guest tonight. Okay, tonight our topic will be special a bit from previously. Will be different. Okay, will be different. Tonight will be Chris will interview our principal, Mr. Ching.
My pleasure.
A lot of questions. Okay. Thank you. So I think everyone still remember me. Don't forget me. Okay. Oh, 我是谁? Anyone know? 我是谁?
周老师。
Yeah, 谢谢 Jenny still remember me. 是的，我是周老师. I'm Teacher Chao. I'm Teacher Chao from Eedu Mandarin Center. HQ here, Kuala Lumpur. We are in Malaysia. So welcome everyone to join us again. Okay, before we start our sharing tonight, for the Facebook friends there, please do us a favor. Please share our live now and tag your friends in, and also like our page now. 谢谢你们. Wow. Oops. Okay, let me introduce Eedu Mandarin to all of you. Okay, Eedu Mandarin. If our old friend here, you all should know about what is Eedu Mandarin and who we are. So for the new friends here, allow me to do some introduction. So Eedu Mandarin is an exclusive learning center for learning Mandarin as foreign and second language. Okay, we was started operation around KL area since early 2005. Yeah, so we was successfully registered with the Ministry of Education Malaysia, MOE, and we also register training provider with the HRD Corp. So if let's say your company would like to have a corporate Mandarin training for your staff. You are welcome to engage us. Let us know. We can work it out for you. Okay, so here, this is our HQ located at Taman Melawati, KL. Here we are here. So actually just next to the Zoo Negara National Zoo. Yeah, just next to Zoo Negara. So if let's say you come over Zoo Negara, you are welcome to visit us now. Okay. We do have another center at Puchong. It was located at Puchong Prima. Puchong Prima is a walking distance from Puchong Prima LRT station. Teacher Joey is in charge for the Puchong center. So for me, I'm based at HQ Taman Melawati. So we have Taman Melawati as our HQ, and we have Puchong, and we have PJ teaching point as well. So at the same time, we also provide this online learning, what Skype or Zoom or Google Meet, any platform. Okay. Oh, okay. So here, this is our new intake for children, new intake. So it's a good news for all the parents. If let's say you want your children to learn Mandarin, you're welcome to register them for this. Actually, this class we have started yesterday. Monday, yesterday. So 9 of May, but it's okay. We just started one topic only. You can watch back the lesson recording. Yesterday, all the children, they were doing this My School Life. They're learning about school subject. So this is the online Zoom group class for children aged 5 years old onwards. They are suitable to join in. And for those who have learned Mandarin before, maybe some basic, you are welcome to join this. So the teacher is Teacher Nico. Teacher Nico. Okay, we have another new intake for children. Never mind if let's say you missed last night intake and your child have some basic already, and maybe they're studying in Chinese primary school or they have learned Mandarin at school. Now welcome to enroll them for this. This is higher level. This is level 2 part 2 for children, and you can see the topic will be more advanced now. And the teacher is Teacher Ong. Teacher Ong. Yeah. Okay, Teacher Ong class will start tomorrow. Will start tomorrow every Wednesday 8 to 9 p.m. And this is Teacher Sona class, new intake level 3 part 2. This is higher level for adult. I think they have done 2 classes now before the Raya, or maybe 1 or 2 classes like that. If let's say you would like to join this, you are still able to join it. Don't worry. So this will be the 10 topics we are going to learn. And the teacher is Teacher Sona. Teacher Sona, this class will prepare you for the HSK level 3. So you can see here, we will introduce you of the HSK 3 and more advanced. Okay. This is some of our new intake. Yes, this is my class. Tomorrow I'm going, coming Thursday, sorry, the day after tomorrow. I will start a new class. This is level 4 part 2. For your information, this is the highest levels we offer for adults up to now. So the class will be on every Thursday 8 to 9 p.m. and the first class will start on 12th of May, this coming Thursday. You can have a look what you are going to learn. This class is suitable for those who want to prepare themselves for HSK level 3 or level 4. So this class will be really more advanced really. Students need to really recognize Chinese character and be able to make sentence and write a short essay. So here will be the topic they are going to learn. And I will in charge for this class. I will be teaching for this class. Okay, so you all are welcome. Still open for registration and enrollment. We are going to start on this coming Thursday. Okay. And this good news for the beginner. Good news for the beginner. This is the main intake for level 1 part 1. We will start our class on this coming Saturday. The class is on every Saturday 9 to 10. And the first class will start on this Saturday. Okay, and the teacher is Teacher Joey, our Puchong Center teacher, Teacher Joey. And this will be the 10 topics we are going to learn. Yeah, how much the fees? Actually, the fees is everyone can afford it. Just 150 for 10 hours. It's a very good class. I think some of our students here, they have joined us before. They already know about this class. The outcome of this class is after you learn it, you can introduce yourself in Mandarin. So it's really a good class to join. That's it for my announcement. Okay, we have more friends in, and for the Facebook friends, that we can see our Facebook friend. Oh, Samsa Ali. Yeah. Ni hao, ni hao. I know. Ni hao. Okay, a lot of Facebook friends there are watching. Please share our live now and tag your friends in. Okay, we are going to start. Everyone, are you all ready? 准备好了吗？钱老师准备好了吗？
好的，I share the screen now.
Chris 也准备好了啊。好。
Share the screen now.
So for friends watching our live now, please share our live. Tonight, Teacher Ching is going to talk about Mandarin, online Mandarin courses from beginner until advanced.
Yes. Do you see my screen?
Yes,
It's okay. Okay. Quite big. Okay. Today we will talk about all about our classes. Okay, how to make it full screen? Okay, like that is better. Okay, all about our courses, what offered by Eedu Mandarin for you online. Today we talk about online class only. Okay, we are not going to talk about Puchong Center, Manawati Center. Of course, we have a lot of physical class. Today we talk about from the basic to advanced Mandarin courses. The syllabus will actually cover durations, content, examination. That means overall picture about the courses that you can learn with Eedu Mandarin. We have designed this course and the content for quite long, okay, and also tested by quite a number of students and success, a lot of success case. Of course, you're lazy, we cannot guarantee you are success. Okay, so basically our course structure actually got the first one is called one-to-one class. Okay. Chris, any questions you want to understand about one-to-one class?
Okay. I want to know, do we have learn speaking and writing in this level class?
For one-to-one class, that means you can be any level. If you are advanced level, you are intermediate level, definitely you have to learn writings beside the conversations. Of course, our course will be more focused on conversation. Conversation, how to talk, how to order the food is still the main topics, the main target of our course. But what is we say the number one is all levels for all individual one-to-one from 0 to advanced. That means this is a very flexible online class. You can decide the timing. You can discuss with the teacher. Okay, you want to have Saturday, every Saturday 9 to 10, as long as teacher can make it, okay, then you all can discuss and decide what is the time, what is the date to start the class and keep on going. If you all want to have 2 classes per week, it's no problems. So it's quite flexible. Okay, of course the charger is higher a bit because it's one-to-one only. Okay, later we give you a better solutions that if you cannot afford it. Okay, so we have got a lot of teacher. Beside me, we got Miss Tan, Miss Mat, okay, and also even though we have a Malay teacher. Okay, beside what you want to know about one-to-one class, else?
Is this all the material or modest aspect including in the one-to-one class on this 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes, basically our method is one-to-one, use the Skype, Zoom, or even though the WhatsApp video conferencing system. Yes, all the material, our main material is Great Wall Chinese, import from China, 传承汉语从中国入口的 Great Wall Chinese, include the workbook, textbook, and even though the software. So whether you are one-to-one or you are in a group class, we provide you every material. Of course, you have to purchase and also the software. We have 2 or 3 software for you for your information. Can't show you to today because it's quite high tech and I need some time to show you, but I can guarantee you that after you learn, you have the software to help you to try to speak again, try to revise your pronunciations, especially the new learner. We have the software, okay, with the AI system that can recognize your sound. Okay, so basically we have the four modes of learnings, 4 activity, one-to-one teaching by the teacher through the Zoom, workbook exercise, try to conversate with teacher, and also the software, the courseware. Okay, basically this is a what. Okay, we go to the first one. It's called the group class. Anything what you want to know? Okay, please.
Okay. Let me. I want to know, do this package both include speaking and writing? Because I can't see this here. I know exactly it includes speaking and listening, but the writing and vocabulary, others including here?
Yes, basically I can say yes, but this is a level 1 part 1. It's a most beginning stage. Okay, you will start from the most basic thing is of phonetic system pinyin that enable you to read Mandarin character. Okay, morpho, all this. Okay,
so
basically a student have to decide they want to learn Chinese character or not. If they want to learn from the very beginning, we will let them to write more. Okay, if no, that means that they use a pinyin more in this stage. But in this stage, definitely you can't recognize character because it's too early to recognize character. But you can start to learn little bit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, no problems.
Okay, it's very clear to let me know to my outcome as a student's outcomes. Yes, thank you.
Yes, for the outcomes, you have to master pinyin first because pinyin is a system that help you for pronunciations. And then we use the number 1, 2, 3 to practice your pinyin. 1, 2, 3, 4. We use the number. Use something you know to learn you something you don't know. This is our philosophy. And second thing, we introduce to you the Chinese pinyin system and also the relationship with the character, Chinese character. Every character is called phonemes that have an individual sound. Okay, so we got limited sound but a lot of characters, so that means at the end you will be confused. It's better for you to learn some character in order to differentiate the sound. So we will introduce to you the basic stroke order and also the concept of Chinese character in the very beginnings. Okay, of course, all the learning outcome we want you to practice in daily life. So our learning outcome is more to the daily conversation purposes. Daily conversation, 日常会话. So that's why the first thing we try to teach you is how to greet people. 怎么问候？你好，你好吗？ Okay, first meeting, how to introduce yourself, how to introduce your nationality, how to introduce where are you origin, from which city. 我是从中国北京来，到北京中国。This is the special way of Chinese. 中国北京。What is your occupations? 我是老师，我是画家。What is your age? And then we continue with the revision. You can see all the thing is for the living purposes, for you to survive. Okay, so this is what we decide for the very beginning. We know that language you need to apply. When you apply, then you will feel that you want to learn more. When you learn more, that means you will more excited. Then you will continue to learn to ensure you are success. You learn something that you cannot apply, not relate to your life. Definitely, it's not easy for you to success. Okay. Any else questions?
How about the teacher?
The teacher, most of our teacher actually Chinese studies. Like this round coming soon on 14th of May, Saturday, every Saturday 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have Joey Fu, our full-time teacher from Puchong branches. She is graduate as a degree holder with Bachelor of Art and Chinese Study from Xiamen University. Don't worry, all our teacher is qualified teacher. Especially this group class, we only give the chance for those can give a very good lecture and also good teaching skill to be appear and appear on more than 10 people. Okay, for your information, these classes is very popular. Our L1P1, level 1 part 1. Some during the MCO, that means during the pandemic, we got 40 to 70 students. So okay, this round of course is lesser. Don't worry, but it's still quite popular because most of the students now back to the physical class.
Okay, thank you. Part level 1, part 2. I think I want to this as the same things. I saw there are 10 weeks contents of the class. Please introduce the syllabus of the 10 and what's the difference between the part level 1, part 1.
Okay.
And this.
Level 1, part 2. So for your information, actually, this is a continuing plan. This is what you learned before will repeat in after. Okay, what you learned previous classes will repeat in the future classes. This is what we say. You learn A, then B, then C, then after that you are using A, B, C, D. Okay, so for your information, the 10 week we have almost 10 topics. Okay, so what you learn in your occupation just now in the level 1, part 1, you repeat like this 1 height and weight. That means about a person's identity. So you can include your name, where you stay, and your height and your weight to introduce a person. So actually, this is accumulations. You accumulate 5 points, 5 identities about a person. So the first one, we increase your vocabulary, increase your language function. That means you not only can introduce your name, but also your weight, your height, your city, your nationality. And further, we continue with more socializations topic like address and also telephone number. You can see that in the first or second level, the first level, you already introduced to you the number. Okay, 数目字 number 1 2 3 4 5. So at the second topic, you will be more easy. You continue to use what you learn. Okay, the numbers that you can use in your address, your house number, your telephone number, and continue family is very important for Chinese and also for the rest of the students. So in the topic of family, you can mention about, you can repeat about what you learned just now, like what is the weight of your elder sister, how many family member, that means you repeat the number. Okay, you got how many sister? I have 5 sister. 我有5个姐姐. 5, that means you already learned before. 5个姐姐. Okay, timing, you repeat the number again, time. Okay, timing. And timing also very important in socializations. So you can see all the topic is related to your timing. Okay, number 5, you can see basic personal information in this level 1, part 2, topic number 5. You already can introduce a persons in more perfect way, like what is his name, what is your surname. We try to introduce the concept of surname, the 姓 or 姓氏 to the new students, especially you are not from Chinese background, you don't know what is mean by surname. Surname is quite important for Chinese. Name, surnames, your occupations, the person occupations, the person nationality, 他是哪国人，他是法国人。Okay, the height, 他多高，他多重的 weight, and also maybe some other particular. So in topic 5, you may start, you are able to start for conversation to introduce a person, to introduce yourself or introduce your family members. Okay, so all is interconnected. Continue. Okay, of course we will continue with assessment. We have internal test and external test. What you mean by internal test? That means we have a test paper for you, include the recognized character and assess all the aspect, reading, writings. Okay, and also external test, that means HSK. We try to introduce external examination system called HSK. HSK, that means 汉语水平考试. That means Mandarin proficiency tests that introduce or not introduce that organized by China governments. So this is one of the way that we encourage you to learn Mandarin, to get a certificate. When you get the certificate, you feel confidence that you will continue. This is what we learned for so far in our teaching life. We feel that the philosophy, the psychology of the student, when you achieve a small achievement, that's a level 1 HSK, that is a very very low level of proficiency, but even though that is a very low proficiency, you still feel confident. So okay, any questions you want to add?
I see the sparkle picture of the of our teacher, right? How to say Angela? But she studied it or she graduated at Beijing 大学. So can
Yes,
you
yes, she is a
introduce her?
Malay teacher. Alicia. Alicia is
Okay.
from Beijing 大学 International Economic and Trades Department. So in Malaysia is a very, very dynamic and also very multicultural country that even though Malay, you may be a Chinese educated. Okay,
Okay.
so this is something very interesting. She can speak and also give a very good lecture. Okay,
Okay.
Alicia. Okay, I think I continue. Okay, we got level 2 part 1. This is a HSK consolidated class. Okay, the fee is slightly high. Just now it just only charge you 150 for level 1. The two modules, so level 1 part 1 and part 2, 150 for 10 classes, 10 weeks. 10 hours. Okay, this one we increase a bit, only cost you 200 ringgit for 10 hours in 10 weeks. So, okay, there is ongoing class or already start a class on 23rd of March 2020, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Malaysia time. Okay, any questions you want to know, anything you want to me to further explain to you, please?
Okay. As you said, I mentioned I concerned on that the price is some different than before at, at least the level 1. So there is some difference, and then I I still focus on the syllabus, the course. How about the course? Yes.
Yeah, the syllabus now level 2 you can see is more complicated.
Yeah.
Okay, you see
But
date weeks.
exact question. I saw that I think there is a more concern on examination or tax here begin here. So I think I have this question. I want to Mr. Chen to give me more specific information about this.
So you want to know about examination?
Yeah, I find that there are more about examination or tax here.
Okay, all our courses based on Great Wall Chinese, actually we write according to the HSK standard, 汉语水平考试. Okay, according to 汉语水平考试, we are not compulsory for students to take HSK, but we encourage the student to take HSK. Okay, and for your information, HSK is more is a vocabulary oriented examination. That means like level 1, 150 vocabulary, level 2 HSK 300 vocabulary. The questions of HSK won't come out of the scope of the vocabulary limitations. Okay, so this is a HSK. So we encourage the student to take HSK because we feel that HSK is the way that to test your level and also to encourage you to continuing the study. For your information, HSK 1, even though you get the certificate, it is nothing, how to say, it cannot prove anything because it is not proficiency level yet. You need to reach level 4. But we feel that HSK 1, actually, when you reach our level 2, you actually able to sit for HSK examination. Okay, any question else?
More specific of the topics, the course topic.
Yeah, it's more specific. You see, it's more daily conversations like money and shopping, asking and telling the way. Like you want to go to China, you are losing the way in China. How you differentiate the direction? 东西南北 the 4 directions. Describe the object, the color, where the shapes. Okay, direction and locality. What is beside you? What is above you? Okay, in restaurant, how to survive in China, how to survive in Chinese environments or Mandarin speaking environment. You need to order, you need the food, you need to order the drinks. The someone the basic the name, like how to order fried chickens. Okay, public transportation is also important. You people depend on transportations. Okay, how to ask about the fee, okay, the fare, sorry, the fare, and also how to take a taxi, how to take the train. So okay, so all is a very living purposes, living oriented topics. Okay.
Continue.
Okay, one of the teacher is teacher Shona Pan. She is a very very skillful in her teaching. She is graduate from the teacher college, that means East China Normal University of Shanghai. She hold a bachelor degree of teaching Chinese as second language. Exactly what our courses about. We are teaching Mandarin as second language. That mean the Chinese, the Mandarin is not your mother tongue. Maybe you are English background, Malay background, Tamil background, but you want to learn a second language. So this is called learn a second language. You need a skill. You need to know some knowledge about second language. But like people, when you learn about second language, you always influenced by your first language. Always disturbed by your first language, like you use the grammar point of English. Okay, in Mandarin we say about the time in France. 明天我去中国 is not I go to China tomorrow. We don't put the time at the back. 我去中国明天 that's wrong in Mandarin. But if you are from English background, you feel this you are disturbed by your own the first language grammar structure. This is one of the example I can give. Okay, continue.
Okay. Okay. Level 2, part 2. Okay. I also want to know the syllabus and the students' outcomes of this level. And I see the topic of the lessons. There's some different scenario. They are about working and outdoor activities. So what's the difference between this and than before? The difference more in vocabulary, so sentence structure, and so on. Yes,
Actually,
I'm more concerned on this.
yes, when you observe level 2, you start to have some conversations. That means the conversation between one person and another person. Like the first topic, you make a call. Okay, you're talking about your living quarter. You try to pass a message that what actually surrounding your house, or asking for help. You need a help. Okay, you face a difficulty in China. You need a help. Okay, so actually students are starting to conversate among them. Okay, they try to have a two group each persons to try to talk. Try to one person pretend to call another person. Okay, so you will see still the same concept that designed according to HSK standard, and also the vocabulary you learn in level 1, part 1, level 2, part 1 will continue and to apply here. Okay, so we can say that this is the starting point, just the starting point. You can go for HSK level 2. HSK level 2 that consists of 300 or 300个汉字, 300 Chinese characters. Okay, any question else you want to ask? Or Miss Chow, the designer, the main of engineer for this, you want to add
Okay,
something?
maybe I can add something now.
Any
Yes, add
further
something. Yes,
information?
good.
Okay, so basically for Eedu Mandarin Center, so we come up with this online group class. Frankly speaking, before the MCO, before the pandemic, we do have the online classes. But one thing, sometimes when we see things, we don't only see for the negative way. Sometimes something happen, maybe we will only focus on negative things, but sometimes we will have positive signs also for this. Actually, for this online group class, we started it during MCO. Before MCO, we really don't have this course. So we have online class, but more to one-on-one now, more to one-on-one. So, but since the pandemic, okay, so then MCO, everybody, we can say trapped at home. So that's why we started have come up with this idea. We want to actually in Eedu Mandarin Center, we always want to make everyone can afford to learn Mandarin and can speak Mandarin. So that's why I come up with this online group class. So this online group class basically will teach you from the basic. From the basic. If you are already zero beginner, not worried, not worried. A lot of time we receive a call, some inquiry they will ask about, is it really what? The online group class, is it really what? Is it I really can learn Mandarin through this online group class? Yeah, actually the answer is yes. The answer is yes. So inside, in fact, inside our classroom here, we have some of the students like Jenny, been learning follow us from level by level, module by module. Then now she also quite good in Mandarin. Okay, some Malay they can converse in Mandarin. So not worried. So because we have purposely designed and study carefully how to guide a beginner until they succeed in their HSK exam. In fact, we have students score full marks, full marks in their HSK level 1 exam. After they completed the level 1 part 1, 10 hours, level 1 part 2, another 10 hours. I think halfway of level 2 part 1 means about 25 hours. I can say about 25 hours. After 25 hours of learning, he scored full marks, full score in the HSK level 1 exam. Then in our track record, we can say all our students for HSK exam, 100% passing rate. We can say 100% passing rate. So not worried, everyone can make it. So okay, so for this level 2 part 2, this one is for HSK 2, HSK 2. Then we can go on to maybe level 3 part 1. Level 3 part 1 will be more complicated and more challenging topic coming up. Yeah, so maybe Chen Laoshi, you can show the level 3 part 1.
Okay.
Yeah, this one level 3 part 1. Level 3 part 1 will start to teach the student more complicated things, or like in their daily life. In the post office, you can see the first topic. In the bank, shopping, all this their daily life. And in the hospital, we'll start to teach them the illness, how to say some illness in Mandarin. Okay, and talking about spare time, one experience. Yeah, in this level, we'll start to teach students tenses, tenses. In English, we have tenses. We have present tense, past tense, past perfect tense, all this. Actually, in Mandarin, we don't have so clear cut. Like, in English, we can say eat, at, eaten. But in Mandarin, we eat. How do we say eat in Mandarin, right, student? Or our Facebook friends there? Anyone know? Eat, how to say? Makan, how to say Mandarin? Important word. Anyone want to try? Jenny, or we have Adila?
吃
吃, yes, good. 吃, yeah. In Mandarin, eat, ate, eaten, we also 吃 only. We don't have so different tenses. But actually, if you really study about it, you will notice that yes, we don't have like English so clear cut, but you can add some others character, maybe in front or after the verb, the 吃, and then you will change the tense from present to past, or continuous, or past perfect. Like we can say, for example, if let's say past tense, we add what? Anyone can tell me? Add, how to say?
吃
吃了. You add a
已
了.
经吃了.
Yes, you add a 了 at the back of 吃了. If you eaten before, like have you eaten durian before? how to say eaten? Add one more character at the back of the verb 吃. This is another. Anyone want to guess? Right? Ing, right? I know you are level 1 on, but never mind. You are very advanced. Yeah. In this level 3 part 1 will teach you. Actually, you add a 过, 吃过. 你吃过榴莲吗? Okay. So this is the thing how you learn. 吃过, 吃了吃过. Eat, at, eaten. Okay. So this is the way we'll teach you for the grammar, more grammar part in level 3 part 1. And then when you go to level 3 part 2, like Chen also, you can change to level 3 part 2. You can see the syllabus will be different. Okay, when you go to level 3 part 2, this one really prepare you for HSK level 3. HSK level 3, actually you need to master Chinese character. If you can't master any Chinese character, I can say a guarantee. Basically, you can't pass the exam. I can just say like that. If you really want to take SSK 3, you must make sure you recognize Chinese character. You don't know how to write, never mind, it's okay. You don't know how to write, still you can get a good mark, but you must recognize. You must be able to read it. This is things you must fulfill, otherwise cannot. So that's why in this level 3 part 2, we will focus more and more character, more and more character recognizing. Yeah. So, any question?
And also for level 3 part 1, we still have to pass the HSK 1 first, right?
Not necessary. It's okay. We allow our student to carry on the class. We don't say, oh, you fail, you cannot, you must step back or you must retake or what. No. Because we know some of our students, when they join this lesson, their main purpose is not to take for the exam. Their main purpose maybe just as leisure, or maybe they want to learn more conversation to use in their daily life.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the next intake of level 2 part 2, because the last one I missed it because I was busy. And then after level 2 part 2, then only I can go to level 3 part 1, correct?
Better to do like that.
Okay. So I'm waiting for the next intake.
Okay. I will announce it soon because actually I think we only managed to start one module during Ramadan month, April, because we know a lot of our Muslim students quite tough for them during the Ramadan month to have class, especially start at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock they still be able to join, but sometimes also quite rush. For 8 o'clock, for those who are able to attend, I really salute them. They are very good. Yeah, because they break the fast, I think 7:15 like that. Then 8 o'clock join the lesson, very quite very rush, I can say that. So in May we will announce more and more new intake after Ramadan, Raya, everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So class, any other question, or our Facebook friends there? Do you have any question about learning Mandarin? So then we can go on to level 4 part 1.
Okay, Chris, any questions so far? Next question from you.
For this part of this, I also want to know the 10 topics of the lesson. And then I have furthermore question about like the price of this 4 parts of course, and all and the intake time of all these 4 levels. Yes.
Actually, for level 1 part 1, we try to open new intake in every month for level 1 part 1, the beginner level. But for higher level, we don't have intake every month now, because higher level, we know about that now. Higher level not so easy to catch up anymore, and some students, their main objective not taking exam, maybe they just want to learn conversation. Then they will feel that if I reach level 3 part 2, then will be enough already lah. Some students are thinking about that. So we just open the option now. So that's why for highest level we don't have intake every month. But for beginner level, like level 1 part 1, only April we don't have intake for level 1 part 1. The rest of the month, every month we do have. Yeah. So for this level 4 part 1, this month we don't have intake for level 4 part 1, but just now the level 3 part 2, if let's say any one of you want to join, you're still able to join the teacher Sona class on every Thursday, 9 to 10 p.m. 9 to 10 p.m. Okay, so in this month May, we have another higher level intake. Is the next one level 4 part 2. Maybe Chen also can show that one level.
Sorry? Level 1 part 2.
Level 4 part 2. This is the new intake in May. This is the highest level up to now. So especially for those that can recognize Chinese character already, and then they would like to prepare themselves for the HSK 4 and learn more grammar. You know, when you go to higher level, more grammar will come out. Not only vocab, will teach you more grammar, because you have built quite a number of vocab during the beginner level. I can say beginner level we more to build out your vocab. When you go to higher level, we come in more complicated grammar point, or help you and teach you how to form a sentence and also write short essay. Prepare yourself for more academically, especially for those who want to go and study in China.
Okay, and can you review all the price of this 4 level? Review one time. Can you?
Oh, okay. For your information, level 1 part 1 and part 2, we fix at 150 for 10 hours. That means let's say you complete the level 1 part 1 and part 2, it will only cost you 300 ringgit only. Is it 300 ringgit for 20 hours? It's very worth it to take it, you know. Some even they can pass the HSK level 1 after 20 hours only. So for level 2 part 1, we will adjust the fees a bit. In fact, not much also, because in Eedu Mandarin Center, we always want everyone afford to learn Mandarin now. So that's why we come up with different package. So for this one, only adjust a bit. So instead of 150, we adjust it to 200. 200 for 10 hours. For level 2 part 2, you see we still we will adjust a bit some more another 5 ringgit, so to 250 for 10 hours. 250. So for level 3 part 1, we adjust it to 300. 300. As I told you earlier, because for level 3 onwards, it's considered quite a high level. So more things the teacher need to cover. So the numbers of students also not so many anymore. So more focus. So that's why the fees we adjust a bit to 300. I think up to now the highest fee only 350 only. The highest for online group class. The highest fee we charge only 350. So it's quite affordable and reasonable. I can say that.
Okay. So more specific question. I'm a question girl. What's online? What kinds of online tools we could use to join the class?
Oh, for this online class, we are using the Zoom platform. If let's say we advise the student, if better you have computer you have computer laptop. If really you don't have these devices, you can use Actually, tablet and handphone also can, I can say that. Handphone also can, as long as you can log in the Zoom, your device can log in the Zoom, then you can join, participate our class already. Of course, you have a computer, bigger screen, better for you to study, more effective, I say, because you can see the screen right here, or the slide, the notes there. Yeah.
How can the student know what level they could join in or they should join in?
Okay,
How do
good
they
question.
know? How do they know?
Good question. Actually, we make it in these two categories. One category is never learned Mandarin before, means zero, or maybe they just know a little bit, like they just know how to count 1 until 10, or 你好，你好吗？你叫什么名字？that only. So they better start from the beginner level. So this is majority of our students. So another group is they can converse in Mandarin already. Listening, speaking wise, no problem. They can converse in Mandarin. But their issue is they can't recognize Chinese character. Read and write, they don't know. So normally we will advise them this group of people, you can start from level 2. You can start from level 2. Yeah. If let's say you feel that level 2 also quite easy for you for level 2 part 1, you can skip the level 2 part 1 also. You join the level 2 part 2. You join the level 2 part 2.
Yeah, basically we have assessment before to place you in any class. This is always we emphasize that try to contact our teacher. Our teacher will try to assess your level. We try to ask a few questions, we know your level. Okay, and then whether you can recognize Chinese character, then you know you tell the teacher. So don't worry about it. You already learned before. We won't ask you to start from the beginning stage. Waste your time and waste our time. So if you are level 3, some people like this, they already seek for level SSK 2. They want to pursue on SSK 3. Then this is very easy. You can join this class level 3 part 1 or level 3 part 2. Okay, prepare you for SSK level 3. Okay, so every student, if you already learn Mandarin before, or even though some of them is Chinese educated students, they learn from standard 1 to standard 6. Okay, let us know, and then we will we will assign a teacher to assess your level. Okay, so this is a very important student placement procedure. Okay, I hope I answered your question.
Okay, and if the student miss out any particular class, if there are any replacement and arrangement or schedule?
This is also quite a frequent asked question. Okay, so
it's very important.
Yeah, we understand that. Okay, in this modern day life, especially now everywhere also open already. Everybody need to back to work, back to school. With the busy schedule, sometimes we really can't attend the lesson for this group class. So, but not worried. We will record down all miss every lesson. So if you really miss that particular lesson, it's okay. You can always watch back the lesson recording. So we'll share the lesson recording link at the WhatsApp group there, our student group there. They can take their time. They have time, they can just watch back. If any question, they may ask the teacher inside the group there, or they can ask during the next lesson. Teacher will allocate some of the Q&A time for each lesson for student to ask any questions do they have. But of course, for online one-on-one, if let's say you opt for the one-on-one class, means one-on-one only. So if let's say you really can't make it means on that day, you need to inform teacher earlier. We said if possible 24 hours before the lesson, if not 12 hours, if not at least you really have emergency, you need to inform the teacher before the class start. Then the teacher will try to reschedule it for you. Means we can do the replacement for you. for one-on-one only lah. But for the group class, no. For the group class, anyway, you can watch back the lesson according lah.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes.
My last question. Do you the center or do you provide the certificate for the online group course?
Oh, okay. Certificate. Qian 老师, maybe you can
Okay,
answer
for
this.
certifications, we encourage students to seek for HSK because HSK is a certificate with authority. Okay, we are not authority, we just ordinary very common language center language school. So what if we issue certificate that is certificate like no authority? Okay, so if you seek for HSK is an international standard of Mandarin test system, and it issued by China government under the Hanban, the Mandarin office. Okay, so we encourage for you to seek for HSK. Okay, so and if you want to have a certification, we can give you a certificate of attendance to verify your attendance. Okay, this is the most we can do for the students. Okay, so as a conclusions, we encourage you for HSK, and we send a lot of students every month. We send a lot of students out to University Malaya, to others exam centers to see for HSK, and for you to get the certifications of that recognized worldwide. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Qian 老师, maybe you can stop sharing. Let me share. I have some video to show everyone here about just now Chris was asking about what is the outcome of each module. Okay, let me show you this. This is the outcome after the 10 hours level 1 part 1. Yeah. So student will be able to introduce themselves, after the 10
大家
hours.
好，我叫 Zuraini，我今年19岁，我从克朗来，我在Menara Symphony 工作，我是一个秘书，认识大家很高兴，谢谢大家。
This is a Malay student. After I can say 9 hours now, 9 hours because the 10 hours, the 10 lesson will be their assessment. They need to introduce themselves in Mandarin. Okay, then another one.
晚上好，我来介绍一下我自己。我叫布西，我今年33岁，我从津巴布来，我是一名医生，我也是一名大学生，我最喜欢看书。很高兴认识大家，谢谢，晚安。
Chris can understand.
Yeah, very great, very great.
Yeah, you see from Zimbabwe, yeah?
Zimbabwe, yeah.
Yes, you see, this is the outcome after level 1 part 1, 10 hours only, you see. Then I show you some more, the result. Just now I mentioned to you, yeah. This is the level 1 part, level 1, HSK level 1, HSK level 1 exam. This student, Hanford, he is Filipino, 菲律宾人. Okay, you see what score he got, So listening part, 100 over 100. Reading part, 100 over 100. Total score, 200 over 200. For your information, the HSK exam, they won't give you the grade. Only the test only pass or fail. So even score full mark also pass only. Of course, they will show you all the marks on your means your certificate there. So if you just merely pass, they also show the marks up. Okay, the passing score is 180 over 200. Yeah, so this is a very good result. Very good result. Okay, so yeah, for the next HSK exam schedule, so please take notes, our student here and also friends on the Facebook there. If you want to take the HSK exam, the next exam date will be on 12th of June, this open for registration now. So 12th of June. This is paper-based, the registration deadline, another 3 more days. If let's say you really want to take, you need to register it now. So for computer-based, the date also on 12th of June, but the registration deadline is later, 30th of May. But for your information, this computer-based, they have limited seat. Once the seat all been taken up, even though not yet the registration deadline date, you're also unable to register anymore. So need to be means fast if let's say you really want to take it. And for the home-based, next exam will be on 25th of June now, 25th of June. Okay, this is the announcement for the HSK exam. Anyone wish to take it, need to contact me. And this is a good news for those who want to take the HSK exam. We have a good books here. I want to introduce to all of you. This is the HSK vocabulary dictionary. So this is catered for level 1 and until level 3. That means level 1, 2, 3. Just now teacher Ching have mentioned 600 vocab you need to master in order for you to take the HSK level 3. Of course, level 1 only 150, level 2 add another 150. When you go to level 3, you add another 300. So total up will be 600 vocab. This book is a very good book. The price is 45 ringgit. You can see inside the content of this book. Okay, we'll give you the characters here with the pinyin, with the English meaning and Bahasa Melayu meaning, that means the Malay language meaning. And you have the sentences here. We give you the pinyin as well, how to use this character in a sentence. So you can all study. Okay, very good books. Today we have a special offer. Normally, during this live section, we'll give you special offer. This book, 45 ringgit, plus this book. This book is a model question for HSK level 1. Its original price is 19. So 2 books plus together should be 64. Now special offer 55 only. Any one of you, if you want to buy this book, you can just PM us for the Facebook friends there. If our student, you just let me know. You just PM me. I think everyone should have my phone number. Open for public, my phone number. But don't call me lah. You just send me will do lah. I will answer to you. Okay. So any other question? Our student here and also our Facebook friends there. Yeah, I want to let you know about our important website. You can go to this website. Hey, how to register for our course. Okay, so we have a few important websites here. So this is our Eedu Mandarin shop website. So we have a lot of books collection for you to learn Mandarin. LearnMandarinShop.com. And this is our official website, MandarinClass.my. And we have Lazada and Shopee page as well. So maybe Qian Laoshi, you can share the link at our Facebook there for the registration for the Teacher Joey class. So don't forget to sign up for our Teacher Joey class for level 1 part 1. We are going to start on this Saturday. So dear friends, welcome to join our lesson. We don't say guarantee, but we can say we will try our best to make you able to speak Mandarin. Okay? Okay. Any other question? 有问题吗? Our Facebook friends there? So next Tuesday, I will be going to share about the HSK exam. Yeah, Chris.
I lost the question. As a good class or good group, good class. Usually or in general, how many students in a group class?
Oh, yeah. This is also quite a frequent asked question. How many students in a group? Okay. So as I told you earlier, normally for beginner level, level 1 part 1 will be more students. When we go higher level, will be lesser and lesser. This is common in anywhere also the same when you go to higher level. So for level 1 part 1, now I can set the numbers of students is below 20 lah, is below 20. Normally it's about I can say 12 to 15 like that, not a big group. So not worry, everybody have the chance to speak Mandarin during the lesson. The higher level normally is about, I think 5 or maybe less than 10. We can say less than 10 for higher level. Okay. Okay, anything Chen Lao Si want to add? Yeah.
Okay. Hope you will enjoy our class, and also any questions you please ask us through our web page or our online platforms. And then we believe that learn a language never can be achieved, never success in the short term. You need a long-term commitment, and what we design for you is a long-term plan for you, and then you can take the HSK examination, but not compulsory. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's correct. No overnight change. No overnight change. You must make more effort and keep studying. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone. So next week, same time, 9:15, we will have our live again here. So next week topic, I will be sharing about the HSK. HSK. So we'll let you all know about what is HSK about. Actually, it's a Chinese proficiency test. Chinese proficiency test. And Chen Lao Si also can share about this, why this exam is so important to a certain extent. Definitely not for everyone. Okay. So if you wish to know more about HSK exam, what HSK exam about, and how many levels it has, and what we are going to be tested in this exam. So continue to stay tuned with us. Join our next week live again. 好的，来，谢谢大家。Thank you again to our guest tonight, Chris.
谢谢大家，谢谢大家。
OK，谢谢你们，谢谢，晚安 ，everyone，good night。
怎么宜兰没有露脸呢？